Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today on Worldly Josieisms, we travel to Scotland. Click the like button, comment below where I should go next, and enjoy this video. Scotland is a country that is part of the United Kingdom. It contains nearly 1/3 of the United Kingdom's land area, consisting of the northern part of the island of Great Britain and more than 790 adjacent islands. Principally the archipelagos of the Hebrides in the Northern Isles. To the southeast, Scotland has its only land border, which is 96 miles long and shared with England. The country is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean to the north and west, the North Sea to the northeast and east, and the Irish Sea to the south. The population in 2022 was 5,439,842 people and accounts for 8% of the population of the UK. Edinburgh is the capital and Glasgow is the largest city of Scotland. The official languages are English, Scots, Scottish Gaelic, British Sign Language. Their currency is the pound sterling. The flag of Scotland is the national flag of Scotland, which consists of a white south tire defacing a blue field. The south tire, rather than the Royal Standard of Scotland, is the correct flag for all private individuals and corporate bodies to fly. It is also, where possible, flown from Scottish government buildings every day from 8 a.m. until sunset with certain exceptions. In 60 AD, St. Andrew, later known as the patron saint of Scotland, was crucified. Legend has it that he felt unworthy of being crucified on a cross similar to one Jesus Christ had died on. So it was arranged he would be crucified on a diagonal cross known as the saltire. White on the Scotland flag represents honesty and peace, while blue is a symbol of perseverance, loyalty, truth, justice, and vigilance. Now for this next nail, I always thought it would be cool to say cheers in a different language. So here I am putting down Sláinte Mhath, which is good health in Scots Gaelic. So as you grab your drink in a gathering, raise your glass and say Sláinte Mhath. How do you say cheers? Scotland's national drink is whiskey, although Irn-Bru likes to think itself as Scotland's other national drink too. Irn-Bru is a Scottish carbonated soft drink, often described as Scotland's other national drink. Introduced in 1901, the drink is produced in Westfield, Cumbernauld, North Lanarkshire by A.G. Barr of Glasgow. As well as being sold throughout the United Kingdom, Irn-Bru is available throughout the world and can usually be bought where there is a significant community of people from Scotland. The brand also has its own tartan. It has been the top-selling soft drink in Scotland for over a century, competing directly with global brands such as Coca-Cola. Glen Dronach is a single malt Scotch whiskey. The Glen Dronach distillery was founded in 1826 in the Fork Valley near the Aberdeenshire. It specializes in creating whiskeys with an elegant and complex taste with a large depth of flavor. Tasting notes are sweet, creamy vanilla with hints of ginger, spiced mulled wine and pear, rich, creamy, silk smooth, warm, rich oak and sherry sweetness, full mouthfeel, raisins and soft fruits. I couldn't decide which national drink I should put on this nail, so I am putting the logos for both Irn-Bru as well as Glen Dronach. What is your country's popular drink? Haggis is a savory pudding containing sheep's pluck, heart, liver, and lungs, minced in chopped onion, oatmeal, suet, spices, and salt, mixed with stock and cooked while traditionally encased in the animal's stomach, though now an artificial casing is often used instead. It has a delicious nutty texture and savory flavor. As a national dish, Scots poet Robert Burns made a poem named Address to Haggis in 1786. Haggis is traditionally served with neeps and tattis, boiled and mashed separately, and a dram, which is a glass of Scotch whiskey. I will leave a link for a recipe in the description box below. What is your country's popular dish? The Hill House in Helensburgh, Scotland was created by architects and designers Charles and Margaret MacDonald Mackintosh. The house is an example of the modern style, British Art Nouveau style. It was designed and built for the publisher Walter Blackie in 1902 to 1904. Mackintosh also designed the house interior, including furniture and fittings. In 1982, the house was donated to the National Trust for Scotland, which maintains and opens the house to its visitors. The exterior of the house is asymmetrical, which shows Mackintosh's appreciation for AWN Fusion's picturesque utility, where the exterior contour evolves from the interior planning. The mansion combined the Edwardian period's traditional concept of the femininity of an intimate interior space with the masculinity of the exterior public world. To Mackintosh, bringing the masculine aspects to the inside would break away from the ornately decorated and feminine conventional interiors. This allowed him to convey different feelings and experiences depending on the purpose of each space. Mackintosh used different materials, colors, and lighting to perform a full experiential transition from one point to another. You guys, this architect is one of my favorites. I did a report on him in college, and I really love this hill house and all of its interiors. The way I see it is everything from the outside inside flows together, meaning lines, space, and color. And it really inspired the way that I like to design architecture, although I don't do much of that anymore. But one of his famous pieces is called the ladderback chair. I think I did see it online being auctioned for over $3,000, and it's just one chair. But this chair, as simple as it is the driving force of one of my projects that I remember doing in college. And again, like I said, his style is just my thing. Geometry and lines and color that just flow from inside to outside, from room to room, is definitely what I tend to do in my work as well. So I would definitely go ahead and check this out. Check out the photos. It's very modern, clean, and simple for that time, but it definitely just speaks volumes to me architecturally. What is your country's popular building? And here is my finished set, Scottish inspired. Thank you so much for joining me on my voyage to Scotland today. I hope I was able to teach you some of the things I've learned based on my studies. Here is the Scottish flag. It's so crazy that this ended up on next on my list, because I just saw a wrestling pay-per-view where it was based in Scotland, so it just seems so coincidental. And here is Sláinte Mhath. The background I definitely did differently, as you know. I normally do a solid color, but because we are doing Scotland, I had to do some sort of flannel background. But I really love the colors, and I love the green rhinestones for that. And then here we did the Irn-Bru and the Glen Dronach. Again, one is soda, the other one is whiskey. They're both considered to be the national drink of Scotland, so I couldn't decide on what I should do, so I just wrote both of those brands on the nail there. And then next we have the Haggis, neeps, and tattis. And I would definitely try this, only because in my Filipino culture, and others, there's definitely different dishes with organ parts and blood sausages or things like that. So I would definitely love to try that out. I think I would like it. And here is the Hill House in Helensburgh. This is actually the ladderback chair that I told you about. Again, it's very simple, but I'm telling you, just researching the Macintoshes, I just really love their interior and exterior work. And originally, I never thought that architects also do interior design as well, but they do. So thank you for joining me on Worldly Josieisms. Let me know where I should go next in my travels. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. You guys, I do have a PR unboxing that I'm going to be doing. And then I may throw in a impromptu live or video of my outing. I'm going to be doing a barbecue out in the woods. Something that I used to do growing up, and I'm going to meet up with my childhood friends. It's going to be amazing. And then, of course, Saturday, we have Night at the Improv. I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.